Hey guys, so anytime you see us being cautious in the vlogs with the virus, we always get a couple of comments saying, oh, you don't have to do this, or you don't have to worry about that, or you're not going to get it this way, or, you know, comments along those lines. So in today's vlog, I'd like to flash back to a couple of incidents. That's a sick Mia. I just don't want to get sick. Please don't let me get sick. Everybody in here is coughing. Everybody. Eat quickly. There's a lot of coughing here. If you've seen some of our past vlogs, you'll know we always catch the sickness. Here, honey. Get well, my girl.
We have too much stuff to do to be sick.
Like, sometimes I feel like I'm living in a rerun. Like, I've already seen this episode, and I know 100% how it's going to end. It's not always clear to everyone else, but I'm pretty good at saying, here's a problem, and here's what's going to come of it. So here's another clip. I'm sure I'll come down with whatever that was that just got coughed in my mouth. So as we're walking, this woman walks by me, and when we're like head to head, she coughs into my mouth. It's absolutely freezing in here. Then there was the time we went to Disney. Check out this footage and tell me it doesn't feel like it could have been filmed in 2020. So we had a mostly fantastic time at Disney World. But unfortunately, every time we go to a thing like this, there are always lots of sick people. Lots and lots of sick people that don't know how to cough or sneeze properly, and have kids who don't even try to cover when they're coughing or sneezing. And, you know, you get people, achoo! Uh-oh. Germs are all over my hand. Now I'm touching a faucet. A spoon in the cafeteria. Oh wait, no, I don't want that one. I'm gonna put it back. Everybody hold on to the ride. You're spreading germs everywhere. And if you go on a bus, or achoo on a bus, and don't even try to do that, you're gonna get somebody sick. Mia got sick. We always bring our vitamin C packets and that airborne stuff, and we always wash our hands like as often as possible. But, you know, if somebody breathes right on you and it gets, you know, sometimes there's just nothing you can do about it. Not only did she have pink eye, but it was one of the more potentially dangerous forms of the bacteria, or however it works. There's like different types of pink eye. All right, Mia's got 3 prescriptions. Saw the doctor.
Like, it's not a serious thing unless you just leave it.
Right, but then you could lose your eyesight if you leave it.
Right.
So that is bad.
No, I'm just saying,
yeah.
Like, if you get it early, it's not difficult to treat. It's just you need antibiotics.
So obviously, with Mia being very contagious and not feeling well, we weren't going to go to an old folks' home and share the disease in the dining room and with Grandma. You can still kind of feel that sick you got in Arizona back in 2017.
Yeah.
So
yeah, every time I get like some sort of throat thing,
yeah,
from a cold, I can feel it in my lungs. Yeah, I was pretty sure I was going to have to go to a hospital, and then it got better. Like, if that had gone on for one more day, I think we would have needed to take me in. See a doctor.
Ugh.
That was the worst sick I've ever had in my life.
Can't show you what Mia's working on. And man, did I get sick when that lady coughed in my mouth in Hollywood. And she just kept walking. She coughed right in my face, and no, sorry about that. No attempt to cover. So, I mean, those are just a couple of incidents. I know there are more on this vlog channel, and then maybe more that never made it. I don't remember, but I know both my mom and Mia's mom came to visit us, and they were sitting next to someone who was sick on the plane, and I caught both of those things when my mom was here. Was it maybe in 2018, whenever that was? I was out for like almost a month. I'm feeling a lot better, but just like my energy is not good. This might be a short vlog. I'm like one of those people that's not very good at sick days, because I like to be productive, and I don't like to be in bed or to be on the couch all day. I want to be, you know, doing something. But I guess thanks to I'm gonna be ending sooner than expected. Thanks to Netflix, there are all these good things to watch. That was horrible. I don't know what that was, but I couldn't get off the couch for like 2.5 weeks straight. And then I remember there was a time, I don't remember if this is a vlog or not, but Mia and I were living in California, and we went to Panera. And they had just brought all the food out, they placed it on the table, and some lady is getting up to leave, and she's walking, she goes, I'm just like, so do I eat this now? Oh. And then, to drift a little bit, there was one time where we almost had a fight. We went out I think it was after Power Morphicon or Robo Toy Fest or some con in Pasadena. We were with a group of people, and there was this lady who, throughout the entire dinner, she kept coughing, and she would turn her head towards me. So I kept giving her a dirty look, and of course I had my camera there, so they must have had a guilty conscience. They saw the camera and thought I must be filming them. So one of the guys who was sitting at Coughing Lady's table said to me, "Hey, you better not be filming us or else blah 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 blah." I don't remember what he said, but it was some kind of a threat. And before I could even respond, another guy that we were sitting with stood up and I think asked if they wanted to take it outside or something, and Coughing Lady guy sat back down, and eventually they left. Anyway, to come back to my original point, other people getting us sick, like, it's kind of our thing. You know, like, everybody has their thing. Like, that's our thing, is if we're in a room with somebody who's coughing their brains out, we're going to be sick the next day or however long it takes to get sick. So, for now, especially with this virus going around, which gets a big no thank you from us, you know, if wearing a mask or gloves or not going out or wiping things down, if that makes us feel better, then, you know, that's what we're going to do. It's really no trouble on our end, so I don't know why anyone else would be concerned. This is not something any of us care to experience. So we're doing our best not to get it and not to give it. We don't want to get anybody else sick either if we had it, so, you know, we're doing our best not to get sick and not to give sick. So, I mean, that's our choice. I know this has become kind of a touchy subject. We're I would say, pretty firm on that. People that are supposed to know, who are like in charge of keeping everybody safe, it doesn't sound like they know, or they're not being honest. I don't know, but we've heard conflicting things from a variety of sources, so we're just gonna do what we think is right to stay safe. And so far we haven't gotten sick, and we'd like to keep it that way. Also, speaking of unsolicited advice, not done, but I really do like the way the rocks are looking. I'm still working on this, which is why I keep saying not done. But every time I say not done, I get a lot of "you should," or "it looked better before," or "why don't you," or "I would have," or "I wouldn't have" kind of comments regarding the colors that I've chosen for the rocks here. I think some people don't realize that rocks come in a lot of colors. Let's take a look. So for my Dino Thunder set, I'm not actually referencing any specific image. I usually do watch the season, or at least some of the season, before I start on a set, just to kind of get an idea of either scenery or colors. So this kind of reddish, brownish color that I've gone with, I took that mostly from the morphing sequence and then some of the quarry battles that you'll see in the show. So like any of these seasons, if you've got a good eye for the show, they should remind you of that season. Something from that season was an inspiration of colors or set pieces or whatever it is that I'm doing with the set. At the moment, I'm not thrilled with the lava. I'm still working on that, still figuring out texture, color. I've still got, there's still a bunch of things I'm gonna do to this. This is not finished. I'm not sure which if someone was referring to like this area or the rock color, but this is, when I say not done, not done. This is a base color, and then I'm going to be putting dirt over it. So this is not going to stay like this. And then once I put the dirt on, then there's still some more steps. Not done. So like, I can never understand judging something before you see it finished, because it's not done. So you haven't seen a finished thing to critique. But with these, I'm not looking for critiques. This is my own artwork. It's not based on anything. It's, whatever you make, it's right. Artwork can't be wrong. It's your own creation. Unless maybe it's an instance where like you're in school and your teacher says paint a bowl of fruit, and you make a sculpture out of garbage, a 3D sculpture, and bring it into class of a human. I don't know, I'm making that up. A human isn't funny. How about a sculpture of a hippopotamus? That's funnier. Made out of garbage, and it's eating meatballs with chopsticks. Yes, that is an incorrect assignment. That is not a painted bowl of fruit. So in that case, your project would be wrong. But can artwork be wrong? I don't think it can be. So, you know, if I wanted the rocks to be blue with purple glitter, those are my rocks. They could be. But the color that I have gone with here, this is something that you actually could see in real life. It's really not exaggerated. This is like very much a natural rock color in some places in the country and world. And in the event it didn't seem like I had enough projects going on, I still want to start painting in here. Which also sort of requires going out. First, got to pick a color. Like first I was just thinking of like a darkish gray. I don't know. Whatever I pick also has to not clash with the blue on this wall. At some point I'm going to have to go out. I've got like 2 services that need to be done in the car. We still have stuff to mail. Still got to do like some Home Depot kind of shopping or some hardware store for a couple things that we need. Some things like we didn't get bread in our last food delivery. I don't know what happened. Like sometimes they just don't have things and they don't send them. Sometimes they do a substitution, but they didn't this time. So we got our food delivery a day or 2 ago and no bread. We need bread. I guess we still have ingredients to make bread, but I think I'm going to end this vlog here. These are things that I just wanted to reply to because I see them in most of the videos that we post. I still expect to be saying not done throughout the duration of any projects that I'm working on, because no matter how many times I say not done, not done, not done, not done, I read the comments and you should have, I would have, what you could do is, or, you know, so I don't think those are going to go away, but it's fun to say not done a lot, right? Can I get a not done, Mia?
Not done.
Not done! I have no idea what the context of this is. Not done!
Not done, not done, not done.
There's a bad one there, there's another one over here.
Now what do you do about if it's on carpet?
Well, that's why I got these special screws.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
I didn't know you were working on that.
I bought them and then haven't done anything with them yet.
You're like way ahead of the game.
Yeah.
Huh.
Stops floor squeaks. Supposedly you can screw it down through the carpet and then the head snaps off and then it's flush.
I was just looking at that.
Doesn't damage the carpet.
Huh. Speaking of projects, we've got some squeaky floors here and there, so that's another thing we're what the? Where did this come from?
That's what I've been using for the tapes. Yeah, it's really hard to find those these days, especially one that has a line output.
I'm gonna look out the window one day to see what that racket is, and it's gonna be Jerry walking by with the thing on his shoulder. I'll open my window and say, hey, turn that racket down. Not done. Actually, for 2020, you should just take a bunch of colors and just throw them on the wall. Like, take the can and just go, phew. All right, good enough. That's kind of 2020 for you. All right, but here's something that is done. This video. Thank you guys for watching. Good night.